Hey you guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd go ahead and do something a little bit different. Every year I like to start off the new year with positive intentions, and that does include reorganizing my agenda or planner. I go ahead and buy new inserts and kind of reevaluate what worked for me last year and maybe kind of carry that over into my agenda for the following year. I'm going to share some inserts that I purchased, some businesses that I love supporting, as well as some creative things that I like to do inside of my planner. And I'm also going to share with you some journals that I think are going to be really helpful if you are looking forward to setting goals, intentions. These are customizable, so I highly recommend this company. And if you are looking for something a little more personalized, you might love this too. If you guys are into this kind of stuff, please go ahead and keep watching and let me know in the comments below. Are you new to the planner community, or is this something that you've been a longtime fan of? I'm very curious to know. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. So I first want to start off by covering what my agendas are, which ones I've used, which ones I love, which ones I plan to use this upcoming year. So if you guys are familiar with agendas, they do come in many different sizes. There's the Louis Vuitton agendas, Filofax. I know Cloth and Paper has their own agendas, which I also have. I wanted to share just 3 agendas to kind of condense it a little bit, because this could be a very long video otherwise. Some of my top 3 agendas that I plan to use over and over, and of course I'm gonna kind of switch in and out of them. So this year I plan to use my desk agenda. It is by Louis Vuitton. I've had it for several years now, and I love it because you can just fill in the agenda. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you my first agenda that I have here, and this one does have inserts from last year. I don't plan to use this agenda again this year, so I'm gonna just kind of do a little flip through, show you some of the things that are inside. That way you can take some of these creative ideas and use them inside of your agenda if you plan on using something similar this year. And then I'm also going to share with you some ways to refill or use agendas if you happen to have multiple of them like I do. I do want to share an agenda that I used last year with inserts inside. So this is going to be my Louis Vuitton agenda in the GM size. This one is different because it's not disc bound. It actually has rings inside. So this, as you can see, is a completely different color scheme. And this one also has a month on 2 pages. You can kind of see I went for like the gold theme. So I have a ruler here that's gold. And then I just keep extra stickers inside as well as inserts. I love to create personalized dashboards, which I highly recommend doing. If you guys are familiar with Canva, definitely use that program to help you make your dashboards. You can just take pictures on your phone, save screenshots, go ahead and look on Pinterest to get ideas. I like to create a vision board every year and kind of make that my dashboard, save it somewhere on my phone as my screensaver or lock screen, just so I can see it as a nice reminder every day. I know some people like to print out their vision board and put it somewhere in their room or their mirror where they get ready every morning to go ahead and see that, just to kind of remind yourself of what your aspirations are for that year. I love doing a vision board every year at the beginning of the year, so I'm going to kind of share some things that I did this year with you guys, but I really like to put that in my dashboard. And when I say dashboard, I just mean these pages here. So when you're flipping through, they're kind of like little dividers. I just printed these out myself and made them. These I had. And then again, just like the other one, this one has a little quote here, the little paper clip. These are really nice inserts. I'll show you a blank one. So this is your online orders, just to keep track of anything you have purchased recently that you are expecting to get. And then I did laminate this one year. So I made this little dashboard here. It's shiny. It actually fits my size agenda, but I went ahead and put it in here for the year. So that's just a really nice flip through. So yeah, you can have a lot of fun with this. Definitely great to be creative whenever you're doing your agenda, what speaks to you. That way you like looking at it aesthetically, it's pleasing to your eyes, and you're more likely to use it and help yourself stay organized throughout the year. Really quick, I wanted to show you guys my Louis Vuitton Desk Agenda setup. So I do have the cloth and paper inserts with the dashboards. I'll just do a quick flip through. So it does have the glass dashboard here. You can see I have a nice little aesthetic print with little quotes, bloom, be intentional. There's a card ruler here, as well as another dashboard with embossed print on it. And then I do have the dated monthly on 2 pages, along with the monthly tabs here. I'll show you the first month, so I don't have anything filled out, but this is a ruler with the page flags that I have. And then you can flip through the back of this. I have more inserts here. So this one is for scheduling. I just have some notes here, notes and lists, as well as finances in the back. I'm going to close this so you can see. This has a nice little card insert, as well as a little folder here with some prints. So very simple setup. I will add more throughout the year, but I just thought I'd go ahead and share that with you guys in case you were curious. Again, this is the ring disc brown. I believe this is the 1.25. I'll include it in the description below if you're curious on that. But yeah, just nice little insert. Again, I love it because you can take it anywhere with you. Can take out the disc bound agenda and keep the cover on it if you prefer. So this is a company I mentioned that I purchased my 2024 inserts from, Cloth and Paper. I have this box here just because I still have all of my things inside. I love this company. It's a smaller business. They give you a really nice protector for your agenda and your accessories, so that is really aesthetically pretty. I also picked up some metal discs from Cloth and Paper, so you can see they're in different sizes. I have the larger gold as well as a smaller silver. The silver I plan to use for journaling, so I also picked up some journaling inserts from Cloth and Paper. I'll show you those here. I probably need to get a few more. I just wanted to test these out to see if I like these to begin with, but these are them. I also keep some extra Post-its in here from Cloth and Paper. So they do have these really nice half sticky notes. You can see this is kind of a grid pattern and brown. I thought this would be really nice for the aesthetic I'm going to be doing this year. And then I also picked these up, which has a little graph on them, also in brown and white. And then these, they have page flags. They call them the matchstick color scheme. I removed one of them that I put inside of my ruler, but there's more colors here. So if I run out, I can just add more. And I kind of like to keep all of this together, just to kind of play with. I can grab, keep it organized, see all of my stuff. So now that we've gone through the 2 larger agendas, I do want to show something with you. This one I love to use for note-taking, grocery list. This year, my plan is to use this for journaling. So I do want to switch some of my smaller journal inserts into this agenda. But I do want to share a pen that I found specific for this as well that I think works really, really good. So what I'm talking about is my Louis Vuitton PM agenda. I'm actually going to switch it into this size this year. So I do have little inserts in here, a ruler, and this pen, which is perfect. So these inserts I kind of created a while back. They're just blank, and I purchased these online, and I'm gonna go ahead and, because they're blank pages, switch them over to use them for journaling. And then I'm also gonna switch this pen over into this silver planner here, so I think that will go really nice. Inside I don't have anything. I did cut out some cardstock, if you can tell. That's also in the metallic silver color, which I think is really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here. There are very few pens that actually fit inside this planner, so that one goes perfectly. This is just so cute for journaling, note-taking, whatnot. One thing I wanted to share with you that I keep inside this little pouch just to kind of stay on theme is this Polaroid camera. This was actually gifted to me for Christmas. I love it because it connects to your phone. You can actually take pictures directly on the camera. It has a little mirror in the front, so if you're taking a selfie, you can see directly where you're looking. It has a digital screen on the back. I love it because you can actually just take the photos on your phone and then transfer them to Polaroid version. So for example, I wanted to show this picture here of my cat that I printed out. I just love that they come in this little perfect size, and you can see inside the agenda, I plan to use these because they fit right inside these little pockets here. So I'll go ahead and fill those up. I also like to just lay these out maybe on my nightstand, on my coffee table, just to look at. They're really nice to actually have a physical photo from time to time. And again, I just love this little mini Polaroid camera. I just think it's so vintage, and it's just a lot more fun to actually print out photos using this. So I'll go ahead and link that below if you guys are curious in this, as well as the film. The next thing I wanted to talk about is a vision board. This is something I have fun doing every single year at the start of the year. I love looking back at my past vision boards just to see what has come true and what dreams I have fulfilled. Even if it's not something within the immediate year that is my goal, I still like to put it on my vision board to have aspirations of reaching eventually. So I did go ahead and create one on Canva this year. I'm going to share it with you because I included a lot of quotes. So this is nothing too personal, but it is just a nice little vision board to look forward to. I love using Canva because you can actually create the customizable size that you want. So for your planner or your agendas, just look up the paper size that those inserts are and create that on Canva. So that way when you're making your vision board and you're adding your photos, you can just print it already in that format and just cut it out, hole punch it, and stick it in your agenda using it as a dashboard. Or if you just want to go ahead and post up anywhere around your home, that way you're seeing it every single day. I love doing that as well. On Canva, you can also download the image. That way it's just on your phone and you can look at it every single day if you set it as a lock screen or home screen or just somewhere in some file on your phone to look at. It's a nice little reminder of what your dreams and aspirations for that upcoming year or your life are. I also wanted to talk to you guys about journals. You've heard me talk your ear off about the 5-minute journal, so I will just briefly mention that as one of my journals that I love to use. But another one that I really like and I'm restarting this year is the 1 line a day journal. So this is a journal that is a little bit thicker. You just write 1 line a day. It's nothing too complicated. It is a little bit of a commitment and holding yourself accountable and remembering to do that. But it's just nice to look back throughout the years and just kind of reread through some of the entries, maybe some things that you tend to forget. They're just saved in here. So again, it's 1 line a day. The book does take 5 years to fill up. So I'll just go ahead and show you a blank page here. But for June 18th, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. You just fill in the year and then you just write 1 line for that day. I love this because there's many different styles you can choose from. This is a nice little blue and kind of gold night sky. It has a little bookmark and I'm gonna have so much fun filling this out. So I think it's really important to mention with journals, finding a pen that kind of inspires you. If you like to write in a certain color like purple or pink ink, do something fun that is exciting for you. I have my favorite pen here. This one is a Sharpie brand pen and it is in a black gel ink. This makes my writing look so pretty. I love writing in this kind of pen. It does smear, so you do have to let it dry, but once it dries, it just looks so pretty. So I love this kind of pen. Find a pen that speaks to you that you like using, or pens or whatever colors that might be, but I'll go ahead and link this below in case you're curious about this one. So 2 journals that I do want to talk about that are a little more customizable are by the brand Papier right here. And I love it because they are personalizable. You can put your full name on the front. You can title it if you want it to be notes or your wellness journal. I'll go ahead and show you there. I have this one for notes. I think it's a really nice print, and inside it just has really nice cardstock paper. It does have different journal entries. Write out your thoughts and feelings, how your sleep was, your activity, your self-care routine, your meals, your intention for the day. And just do a regular journal where it's just notes and entries or doodles, whatever it is that you want to use it for. I think this is so cool just because it's just a basic line journal, but the cover is a little more mature and elevated and just pretty sitting on your nightstand. You could use it for a coffee table book if you wanted to. But I just love these kind of journals. So I thought, I don't hear a lot of people talking about them, but I just think they're so nice and they come pretty quickly. So I did order these and they came right away. I wanted to wrap up this video just by sharing some quick planner accessories or little paper accessories with you guys. So I do have some Post-its that I like using. This is a new pack that I just picked up. This one is by Noted. So it's today's top 3. You can write out your top 3 goals for the day. Stick that anywhere as a nice little reminder. This one is words to live by and just a nice little reminder again. You can also use it just for basic notes. I also like different type of Post-its that you can stick around anywhere. Nice little reminders. I think bold colors are really pretty, and this one just has a little dot pattern on it. This one is make it a habit. So you can write down the title, the date, the habit that you want to keep track of, whether it's exercising or drinking water. And then it just has 31 days filled out. So you can just fill in the bubble that you complete that habit for. So nice little habit tracker. And then the last thing is I do have these acrylic holders for my Post-its here, but this one is just take note. And it's just a nice little Post-it. So this is really pretty, just sitting on your desk. All right, you guys, that wraps up my 2024 agenda setup as well as my planner accessories and journals. I hope you guys got some inspiration or some ideas for how you might want to set up your agenda or any ideas for journaling as well. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And I'd love to hear from you what you use to set up your agenda, or if you just use a basic planner. What are your favorite items for planning and setting your intentions for the new year? And are you guys creating a vision board? Let me know in the comments below. I love to hear from you guys. I'm so excited for 2024 and seeing what this year brings. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching.